Hello everyone, welcome back to Rose Garden Gems. I am Gemma. Today is May 28th and it's exactly 5 in the afternoon. We have fine weather. It's 18 degrees and the last days were a lot of rain. But I was able to mow the grass, so I'm a little bit confident to show you around in my garden because it looks like a bit neat now. I am not finished with the garden work, but it's a little bit presentable now, I hope. This is a Sneewittchen or iceberg. It was in the first, it has its first flush already for 5 days now. And then the roses in my rose arc here at the back of the garden is also having a lot of flowers open now. But today I would like to talk about a few roses from Kordes, 3 of Parfuma, 2 of the climbers, and 1 David Austin. I will also talk about it, and then 1 of the Mayu or Myland rose. So the first rose I would like to show to you is this beautiful climber from Kordes. It's called Ilse Krohn, and it is already in its first flush for I think about 3 or 4 days already. So this was soaked by the rain, but it looks like it's not damaged by the rain because we had heavy rain the last nights. This rose is was introduced in the market in 1964. So it's a very old rose from Kordes, and it is a climber, but I let it grow for the last years as a bush. But the last 2 years I arranged it in a way that it can occupy the space here, just like the same method of how I arranged the bush rose there at the back, wrapping this metal support with the rose cane around this metal support, and it creates this horizontal form of the main cane. And then on that main cane is are growing vertical stems of a rose, and it creates a lot of flowers and buds. So this rose is a very, very strong scent of an old rose, a very, very intoxicating scent. It's one of my most scented roses here in the garden, and I like actually the form of this rose because as the buds open you can see the center of it has a touch of apricot, and when it opens into a pure white rose, and as it wilted it is really white. So I like the transition of color of this rose. And I also like, it's not a big flower, but I like the spiral form, the cup form of this rose. It's very beautiful. So you can see the light apricot color there in the middle. And this was actually surviving the strong wind and the heavy rain the last days. So this is from Kordes. I bought this 2012 and now it's 2024, so I've got this in my garden for 12 years now, and I very much appreciate this rose. Look at this beauty, really beautiful. I cut already from this rose. I already enjoy it enjoy it inside the house, because it spreads, the scent somehow spreads inside the room. So that's Ilse Krohn for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Really lovely color, and with the sunshine now it's really pretty. So let's go over here and let's examine this Kordes Parfuma rose. The sun is shining, so I better hide a little bit here. So you can see two plants there. One is Earth Angel and the other one is Fruity Parfuma. So Fruity Parfuma and Earth Angel and Summer Romance, they were actually bought in form of bare-rooted roses, and this is now two years and about 5 months, 2 years 5 months in the garden, and the last 1.5 years I haven't seen any nice growth on the rose. Only this year in spring there was a drastic growth of the stems. It went up really high, probably about 1.30 meters or 1.4 meters, and it was really healthy stems came out from this plant, from both plants, and they are now nicely growing. Now this is Earth Angel. So what I did to the base, I really from the start arrange it in a way that it is spreading nicely. So I cut really the stems that are entangled, and there is kind of an airy environment for the roses here, and it is spreading nicely now. There are so many stems. Last year the canes or the stems were a bit lunky and very thin, but this time it's a bit stronger. So look at this, it's really becoming sturdy, and the leaves are perfect. It is healthy, no signs of disease. It is now having a lot of buds, but I think in some gardeners in UK they have also the same experience here in Germany, that the roses are from Kordes, probably from this Parfuma selection. It takes time to open their flowers. So summer just set in, and the heat is not, I think the sun shine, or the heat from the sun is not yet enough to let this rose open. But this rose has a wonderful form. It is like a pom-pom shape. It's rounded, and when this opens, it has a cream white color with light of a touch of light pink, and the wonderful scent of this rose is said to be there is a note of champagne, and from fresh raspberries, and also from the little scent of an apple. But the very noted one is the champagne. So I am looking forward to smell this flower as soon as it opens. So 100% satisfied with this Earth Angel. It's called in Germany Herzogen Christiana. So I will just wait to be 100% really happy as soon as I will see and look at the details of the flower. So that's Earth Angel there. She is really growing fast this year. After 2 years and 5 months of planting it as a bare-rooted roses. Now, this one is lovely for fruity for Parfuma. Fruity Parfuma, it is said to be having a very strong scent of raspberries or red berries. And as you can see from the color of it, it's also looking like the flower is also looking like a berry. It has a wonderful shape now as a bud, and this half open. It's also a little bit round or oval, and the color is light red, or you call it probably coral red, and it is not I don't know if I can have a scent now. It is not actually mid open, so let's try it if I can smell something. Oh yes. Now this one, I have a smell. This is a little bit open, but as you can see inside it's still very much closed. But I was able to smell in spite of the rain the last days. And yesterday this was really soaked with the heavy rain. So let's smell this. Oh guys, now I can enjoy this really. I have a pollen allergy, but I was able to smell this. The Earth Angel, I didn't try it, but no, there's no smell there. There's no scent at all now. But this one, this is really a lovely smell. Oh yeah, it's kind of fruity and probably. I haven't really tried to smell the raspberries, but of course I have raspberries and blackberries planted in my garden, and the sweetness of this the sweetness of the scent of this is somehow, yeah, I could say fruity scent. Oh, this one is so lovely. Oh, I will really have to wait that it is a bit mid-open and I can smell it properly, but I would say the scent of this rose is really there. I could attest to it. And look at these lovely flowers. They're really beautiful. And both Fruity Parfuma, by the way, is known as, oh, here's a difficult name, Gartenprinzessin Marie Jose. So it's a very, very long name in Germany. And this is a German rose, for those of you who cannot identify Kordes. It's actually a internationally known rose growers, because it produces really beautiful roses and quality roses. I think two of this Parfuma got ADR. I'm not sure with Fruity Parfuma, I have to check, but Earth Angel and Summer Romance got an ADR certificate. And when you get an ADR certificate in Germany, the rose that got the certificate passed through a very strenuous test on roses, and the test is actually done for 3 years before you'll finish the test. And after 3 years, if you pass this test, then you are considered as a very good quality rose and a good producer in the garden. So that's Fruity Parfuma and Earth Angel for you guys. I will show to you in a few days how the flowers are really looking, and the scent, we will examine it in the next days. Now the third one was also bought in the same year, 2022, in bare-rooted form. By the way, I got a video of that in 2022. It was bought, they were bought in January 2022, and I still planted them in the middle of winter in a big container, and was able to to put outside, but I protected the container with it was also a winter hard container, so, and protected it the way I protect the rose in a container, and it did survive. And as of now, they are really growing so nicely after 2 years and 5 months. Summer Romance, the name is Rosengrafen Marie Henriette in German, and she was put in the same condition as the two Parfuma there, but she is in a place where she doesn't get a full sun, because the sun is rising there from the east, and she is covered by this big evergreen tree here, so she is not exposed to the sun. She gets sun around noontime, but she is growing too, not as big and strong as the two Parfuma there, because you can really compare it, and it's very, very dry in this area. Anyhow, she has a good flower now, and I would like to smell this, because this one is said to be also a very, very good scent. Oh, I really cannot, as of now, identify the scent, but there is a scent there. It's a mixture of different kind of scent. I tried to identify the scent of Summer Romance. It has indeed a very light scent now of what they call licorice. This is a mixture of anise and myrrh, and a floral scent. Yes, I was able to sense it, and a freshness of a green apple. Now another one is also from Kordes, and she looks really pretty. She was also bought as a bare-rooted roses. This is a climber. She was bought also in 2022. This is called Crimson Silhouette, and you can see why it is called crimson, because the color is crimson red. Very, very pretty. I like small to big sizes of roses, and I like this one. It's very pretty, dainty, and if you arrange this in a vase, in a base or a vase, it's a very good filler in the base or in the vase. And you can see I have the same arrangement from I don't have a space to put a big rose arc here, but this metal support, it does help for the climber to go up. What I did, I just wrap around the main rose cane, wrap it around the metal support, and with this horizontal form, all the stems are growing vertically, so you can get it from this side and then the other side, and it gives you a lot of flowers and buds also from this side. Very beautiful. I support them by tying it with or doing it like this to support the stems, because the stems are still very thin. That's Crimson Silhouette. This climber, by the way, won the gold medal in Baden Baden, Germany in 2019. Very, very pretty. I have a lot of roses here, and not all roses are healthy. I also have roses which did not really grow nicely, like this one. This is already very, very old, but it doesn't give me, it's not growing nicely. It's always staying like that, and I pity her. I don't want to throw her, so I just leave it there. This is a rose that is replanted, so I am always changing the design of my garden, and those roses which are not replanted, they are the one getting really the best growth. So actually, for gardeners who are for those of you who are planning to put up a rose garden, be sure to arrange the roses in a way that you don't have to replant them. So choose the right spot. Sunlight is very important for the rose. As you can see, the ones exposed with the sunlight are really growing nicely. That's one of the Parfuma, but I would like to discuss them next time. I would share one more rose for you. This is so beautiful to look now. Look at that with all the colors, and I'm so happy. Look at this. And I think a lot of you know this rose already. She is from David Austin. It's named after the grandchild of the David Austin Sr. It's the Olivia Rose Austin. It's looking perfectly super, really beautiful today, with all the rose, the buds or the flowers half or full open, and it has a lot of buds still, which is really beautiful to look at even as a bud. Look at the concentration of pink in the middle, and then it opens up into a light pink, but still the dark, a little bit darker shade of pink in the middle. It's like also like a pom-pom shape, so nice cup form there, and there's lots of petal. I haven't smelled her yet, so let me smell her. Very, very light scent, but anyhow, the beauty itself is a knockout. And it is also flowering in cluster. Now I got this rose the same year as the Parfuma rose Kordes Parfuma, but I bought her as a container, and in Germany the David Austin rose are quite much expensive than the ones we have in Germany. And this year I was into garden exhibits, and the price of, especially the very known one, the prices of the David Austin rose double. The price is now times two, especially the container roses. You can still get in internet some of David Austin in bare rooted form, but it's not, looking at it, it's not very good. I think it's not very good quality. But this one, I bought it in a container 2022 around May, and then was in the pot for 3 months and planted it in August 2022 on this spot. I didn't change it, so it was planted in the same spot August 2022. It has a very nice growth now because I tried to cut this rose the last years, 2.5. This is now about 2 years and 2 months, and this is also cut in a proper way, pruned in a proper way. Let me show you the stems of this, or the base. Oh yeah, it's a lot of leaves, but I cut it in a way the same as the earth angel, that it is nicely spread. So beautiful, the effect of it. So I'm very much happy about this rose, and you can see the leaves are also beautiful. There is no sign of diseases, and more leaves are coming out. Look at these pretty tiny leaves and the color of it. By the way, the fruity Parfuma for the last weeks, when it was just starting to grow its leaves, it had a very, very beautiful color of the leaves. The leaves itself are like flowers. It was a kind of red maroon. But back to Olivia Rose Austin. She is very pretty. I've got a lot of roses here too, Sneewittchen. This is now the first flush. It doesn't look really nice because I didn't clean up. Look at the bottom of that. I still have to work on it. And this rose, I was so surprised that it flowered now. This is the rose from Versailles, the Versailles Palace in France, and this is the rose dedicated for that palace. But anyway, guys, that's the roses that I would like you to see today. I will show more of the Parfuma collection. She is now slowly opening, and what a huge bud there, and very, very dark color. Look at this. And this one, this is really crazy. She's also a Parfuma Kordes collection. She is the very known dark desire or royal Parfuma. So guys, before I'll say goodbye, let's visit again. Oh, she is already showing the color now. She is the Duchess, the Duft Jewel in German, but internationally known as Princess Charlene de Monaco. And it's growing. The height is now taller. So guys, I would like to show you again the Colibre Farb Festival. Incredible blooms there. Incredible. It rained, I think, the last how many nights now. You can consequently raining at night, but she is not destroyed. She is very rain resistant. Look at this. I would like to make a picture of myself here, dressed nicely, and then above me are these roses in this rose arc before they are wilting. One is already started to wilt, and that's the color of the last. It's fading now a little bit, the color, but it's a sight for me here. I really enjoy it very much. And you can see also the big roses on the top of the rose arc. It's Elfe, you call it Elfe. But back to this rose, isn't she pretty? Really beautiful. So don't forget the name. This is Colibre Farb Festival. It's really putting on a show now. She is very healthy, but on top of her is this Elfie is starting to have black spots. And I really have to do something here. Maybe put some more good garden soil mixed with compost. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. It is a long walk and talk blog. Some questions. If you want to know more about the roses, just write your question in the comment section. If anything about roses, just ask me. I'll try to answer your questions then, based on how I experience the roses here in my garden. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye.